Alright, bro, I've converted all your LEDs to blue and white ones for your needles. That's 19 LEDs to desolder and resolder new ones in. I've made white paper so we get nice true color, nice reflection, and I've made you a shift light as well. So now it's time to start putting it back together. Alright. Here's your very cool and unique Black Cat custom gauge face. I really like how he's done the NISMO with the big Z. I haven't seen that before, and that's cool. 350Z, big Z right there. That's great. Got your LCD in and ready to go out to the car. And I've already checked the LEDs, but let's see how it looks in the gauge face. Here we go. Oh yeah, this thing's really bright. Alright, so here I can shut the door and it'll go all black. There you go. Now I've got to go get a couple of clusters and rob the needles out of those. So it'll take me just a little while to take those apart, and then we'll put them on, man. This ought to look great. Alright. Oh yeah, what I forgot to show you, I did your traction control system in blue and your slip light in blue, your cruise control and your set cruise in blue. And when I converted mine, the first time I left that orange, and then I converted a few months ago mine to blue, and what I found was that little LED doesn't play well with the other LEDs. He wants to be brighter and he shines right in your eye. So I've come up with a method of just using some blue light. Gonna have to take it apart to get that out. Some blue lighting gel, and I just stuff a couple of pieces down in here, and then I put some tape, some clear tape over it. And then if that one lights up, it should get your attention. So anyway, put the gauge face back on since I take it apart and get that little piece back out. Just a note. Alright, our next big trick. Here's our stock 350Z pointer needle. And you see it's red Lexan. It's actually kind of an orange, isn't it? But it looks red with an LED. But it can't be blue or white. It can only be shades of red. And what I've done is stolen these type needles, which are clear and painted white on the bottom, which we'll replace, which they're going to be white on this car if we had, and then when the shift light comes on, that's going to change to red. That could be any color LED we want. So we'll go out to the car and put them in. Here we go. Alright, looking pretty good. However, what we've got, that little hole right there is a little off center. So the temperature needle is not moving up and down. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to take it apart, and I forget what size drill bit it is, but I'm just by hand, I'm just going to make that a little bigger, wallow it out so the needle doesn't hang, and then we'll go back to where we are right now. Alright. Okay, I got the temperature gauge working correctly. The needle is not scraping on the face plate anymore. The gauge face. Now it's time to go out on the freeway. Oh, and let's see. Here's your cruise control in blue, and your vehicle dynamic control or traction control system. Now I can focus a little better than that. Something like that. All right, so let's head out to the freeway to set the miles per hour. Alright, dude, I've got your mile an hour pointer set. Took it up to 80 in the rain here and made sure it was set correctly. And I filled up with gas to check my placement on your fuel needle. So, let's head back to the house now. And we'll do the side lights and move right along on this project. Looks cool. Here we go. Actually, I dimmed the aperture down a little bit before I leave the gas station, and that's really more realistic as what it looks like with my eye. So, anyway, here we go. Alright, bro, 405, got this thing back together. Actually, one of these on the other side, the dimmer I didn't put together right, so I had to take it back apart. But, got your little side lights going. Check engine light, it's always on my car, so is my airbag blinking light on there, not on your vehicle. And of course, the more you dim down your little cluster here, the more effect that shift light has. But you'll find a comfortable place for it. So, this thing looks pretty good. and I'm moving on to the center cluster until I drop like a rock here in a little while. Okay, I'll upload this to YouTube for you. Alrighty.